My name is Douglas Alexander Barnes. I'm a professional town planner. I have done a very comprehensive submission because I want to be as constructive as I can. The starting point is I do not agree with the proposal, not because I'm against development, but I'm against massive land reclamation, which actually destroys the natural beach. That's where I start from. But at the same time, I also recognize that the public and the people and the politicians and everyone may want that development to occur, you see. And if they want that development to occur, then no one has the right to stand in the way of good development, because nobody can say development is good or bad. If it's done sensitively and done right, it can be. At the moment, I think there are many risks, and there's not enough risk assessments and risk treatments to ensure us. Anyway, what I've done is some very simple objections in 2 separate forms, but my main submission is that it comes in, I think it's a 26-page document, or 27-page document.
What document is that?
That is a letter. This is an official letter. So basically, I have an official letter, and with this official letter, this is my submission. Okay, submission and objection. And I've put my objections, and I've done it, tried to be as constructive as possible. So basically, I've done it alphabetically. So I question many things like accountability. I question things like access. You know, it's alphabetical. So basically, it's quite simple, and I'm willing to stand anyway in front of a group of people to explain what I feel and what I say. I'm willing to back off from that as well. But it is what I feel is the right thing. So everything I brought up, you will see, like you can pick anything. Then, so I made some constructive suggestions here. So those constructive suggestions, for example, a town square or other things, some people will read it as that actually I do support a development and therefore I want a square or I want some proposals in it. No, my starting point is don't extend or do development beyond a natural beach. But if you do and you get the support for it, then there are many issues that need to be addressed. I also feel that the key document is your memorandum, and your memorandum beats me how ludicrous, how stupid, how embarrassing it is. It is something that should be hidden from you from today, and you should even destroy it, because it is a very poorly insulting document to professional town planners. Do you know who did that? Do you know whether it was done by professional town planners or whether it was done by DBKK or?
That one is done by our consultant.
But it breaks all rules of consultancy, because that consultant should have had the courage to put his name to it. Because this is taxpayers' money, and as a professional town planner, it is insulting to do something like that. They have drawings, sections, and illustrations and definitions of words that are totally ridiculous, you know what I mean? And that is the key part of the document. That is the key part, because that goes together with the draft scheme, which is a land use plan, because the artist's impression and all the animations are really pointless. In many ways, that will show you what can happen and will happen once the place matures, but it will not happen overnight. There'll be a huge mess for the next 10 years, and then, or 5 years, and then you start getting something falling into place. But the memorandum is what all DBKK plan officers and the central board will be using. So that's the main thing, and I could give a same talk and explain every single thing I've written, and I'd also explain how it is done overseas and how it is approached. It's not this. I think many people think they know what they're doing, and I personally will say, from what I've seen, no. It's a lot of animation, a lot of things making out as if it's going to be all hunky-dory, but I don't believe it will be. You know, I mean, how is the land going to be released? How is it going to be phased? Who's going to build the roads and the services and all that? Who's going to do that? And how do you stop getting revenue before you move on? I mean, who's going to pay for that massive reclamation first, initially? Whose money will it be? You know, and when do you start getting returns? So I've written all that. It is, at the moment, I'm the only one who has that copy, and I have a copy. I haven't given it out publicly, but I'm waiting for the mayor to look at it. He can call me to his office anytime and explain it. I can sit down with his town planners and explain it, and then I will also ask them to pay me a fee if it's beyond the normal thing. You know what I mean? I'm looking for work to do, and I made no bones about it because we have the skills to do it. But definitely, whoever did that is insulting you, insulting DBKK, insulting the public, and it totally insults us. So can I? That's all I need to say. Okay. Yeah, Shereen? So it's constructive. Don't take it. Personally. It's not a personal thing because it needs, and this is the process we have to follow. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so this I've documented, and this is the page E150. That's the main comprehensive one. The rest are two others which I just throwing in like as if it's a gamble. If I get called, I'll explain it. So it's just targeting single things and keeping it simple. Okay. So please tell everyone who you come across and say, is Douglas trying to be a smart ass? Say no. He's put in very, very valuable time to come up with 27 pages. He's put in a lot of time, and respect that time, and I'll sit down and talk with everyone. Thank you very much.